25-93358. All right, and looks like this is up for a docket call. Preliminary transcript was filed back in August. What's our status here, Mr. Fogel?
Well, we were here last month for a docket call too, and I told the court that I had issued a couple of subpoenas and we were waiting for the documents to come back. We did receive the documents from one financial institution. However, Huntington Bank, although they have received the subpoena and they contacted me to the effect and asked for certain other information, in particular some identifiers as to the people I was looking for. I gave that to them. They have not yet produced those documents. And in the meantime, I went ahead and I subpoenaed documents directly from the complainant in this case. So I'm still waiting for those to come back.
Mr. Wirgo, any objection to a continuance?
No, Your Honor.
We'll continue the docket call to December 1st at 9:20 a.m. So you're all set today, Ms. Chief. And get off.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay. Miss Madison is. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Let's call people to Kathy McConnell.
You're welcome.
File 25-93377FH. Counsel, want to state your appearances, please, beginning with the people.
Jeremiah Buffin, word on behalf of the people.
Sign over here again.
Thank you. Lauren Madison for the defendant.
Good morning. So we're here for an arraignment. Have you had a chance to review the charging document in this matter with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do have a signed advice of rights.
Would you or your client wish to have the allegations read into the record?
No, Your Honor, we'll waive.
And how she wish to plead?
We are entering into a guilty plea to count 3 today.
Oh, okay. We have a plea agreement then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is a forensic center referral requested in this case?
I'm sorry?
Is a forensic center referral requested for criminal responsibility or competency?
No, Your Honor.
Somebody want to tender me the advice of rights and the plea agreement?
May I approach?
You can get it to the bailiff.
Okay.
All right, Ms. McConnell, you want to stand and raise your right hand as best you can for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can have a seat. Ms. McConnell, a guilty plea hearing is an important event. It includes the waiver of constitutional rights that you have. So listen carefully. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. If you need a minute to talk to your lawyer, you just say so. I have to advise you the maximum penalty that you could face for the charge. And you're offering to plead guilty to count 3, which is the charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense. That's a felony punishable by a fine of $500 to $5,000, either 1 to 5 years in prison or probation with 30 days to a year in jail, at least 48 hours to be served consecutively, 60 to 180 days community service. And the court can order rehabilitative programs, vehicle immobilization, and reimbursement for cost of prosecution and emergency response. You understand the maximum you could face for that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole anywhere? And were you on bond for any other case at the time of this incident? Did you read and understand the rights listed on this advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for me or your lawyer about any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if you enter a plea, you're giving up all those rights and you won't have a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that what you wish to do today?
Yes.
All right. If I accept your plea, you give up any claim that it was caused by threats or by promises outside the scope of the plea agreement. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, when you plead guilty, you lose the right to appeal. And if you wanted to appeal, you'd have to seek permission by filing an application. But the types of issue that you could raise after a guilty plea are very limited. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The plea agreement provides in exchange for your plea to count 3, counts 1 and 2 in the habitual will be dismissed. There's restitution agreed upon at $250. There's this offer was contingent on waiver of the preliminary exam, and something about a copy of incident reports must be provided to all assessors for assessments. And there's a sentence agreement for a 12-month cap with credit for any time spent in inpatient substance abuse treatment and the Prescott County Jail. Do you understand the terms of that plea agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Madison, is that a full, fair, and accurate statement of his terms?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wirgo?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McConnell, that sentence agreement is not binding on me. If I didn't want to follow it, I wouldn't have to. If I didn't follow it, you'd be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand that? Now, that's unless you engage in some misconduct between now and your sentencing. Say you violate a court order or commit a new crime or any type of misconduct, you'd lose the right to withdraw the plea even if I didn't go along with that sentence agreement. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Other than the plea agreement, has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead guilty to?
No, sir.
Has anybody threatened you to make you?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own free choice to enter that plea agreement?
Yes.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead with the charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense? So, Ms. McConnell, back on April 27th of this year, were you in Prescott County?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on White Sands Drive, a public highway in Prescott County?
Yes, Your Honor.
Before you operated that vehicle, had you consumed alcoholic beverages?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have some contact with police?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your consumption of alcohol impair your ability to drive that vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did they give you a test of how much alcohol was in your body?
I had a blood test, Your Honor.
Do you remember what the results of that test were?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Ms. McConnell, do you know the results? I'm sorry, Ms. Madison. Do you know the
I
results?
actually don't. Jeremiah, do you have it?
Labs?
Yes.
All right, and Ms. McConnell, did you have a previous conviction for operating while intoxicated in 2020 in this court?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have a previous conviction from 2011 for operating while intoxicated in Indiana?
Yes, sir.
And did you have a previous conviction for operating while impaired in 2008 in Indiana?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I mean, I wouldn't know that. You would be in a better position to know than I would. You're telling me like you don't know.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ms. Madison, you satisfied with that factual basis?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Wirgo?
I am, Your Honor.
And Ms. Madsen, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or advertisements?
No, Judge.
Mr. Wirgo?
No.
And Ms. Madison, in your judgment, has the court fully complied with the requirements of MCR 6.302?
Yes.
Mr. Wirgo?
Yes, the court has.
Okay, Ms. McConnell, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis in fact and law to believe that you're guilty of that offense. So I hereby accept your plea. We can schedule sentencing for December 1st at 10 a.m. You'll have to cooperate with the interview so that a pre-sentence report can be written to make recommendations about what the sentence should be. All right, anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor.
Anything further from the defense?
No.
Okay, we'll see you then, Ms. McConnell.
Thank you.